Hi, welcome to Forever Yoga. I'm Susan Foxley. I'm a registered yoga instructor and a certified life coach. I've been teaching yoga for 25 years, and today I want to share the gift of yoga at a pace that's right for you. It's all about life, body, and balance. Let's get started. Today we're going to be working on our lower back, and we're going to start in Shavasana, corpse pose. Just rest on the earth and let go. Let your spine descend in the earth, and just let your palms remain open to the heavens, and let your feet flop open to the side. And just close your eyes and soften the space between your eyebrows. And quiet the space between your ears now. Release the lower jaw from the upper jaw and let go. Give yourself this half an hour just for you. And just check in with your inhales and your exhales. Feel the expansion and contraction of your ribs and the rise and fall of your belly. And today we have Becky and Sam joining us today. And now we're just going to open up our eyes and take our right knee and give our right knee a big hug. Just hug your right knee into your chest, and this will just release your lower back. Give that right knee a nice yummy hug. And then just gently release that leg back down, please. And go ahead and hug your left knee into your chest. This simple movement can completely relieve lower back pain. Really nice. And just straighten that left leg out, please. And then we're going to take both legs, hug the knees into our chest. Give the knees a big hug. And let's go ahead and cup the hands behind our head. Go ahead and inhale our shoulder blades off the floor. Come on up. And bring the right elbow to the left knee. Straighten your right leg. We're going to do some slow bicycles. And then gently take the left elbow to the right knee. And if you want to lower the leg a little more towards the floor, beautiful. And then the other side. We're just warming up the body. And then switch sides, please. Extend that straight leg away from you. Beautiful. Other side. And then switch again, please. And then again, right elbow to the left knee. Left elbow to the right knee. Right elbow to the left knee. Go at your own pace. Left elbow to the right knee. Right elbow to the left knee. Slow down if this is too much for you. Left elbow to the right knee. Beautiful. And then go ahead and hug both knees into your chest. And then what I'd like you to do is bring your arms out to the side and gently drop both knees to the left. Gaze over to your right. Do a gentle twist. Drop your knees. See if you can just have your ankles stacked. This again will just save your lower back. A nice gentle twist. Go ahead and bring the knees back to center. And drop the knees over to the right and gaze over to the opposite side of where your knees are and do a gentle twist. This again will save your lower back. It's one of the #1 complaints is lower back pain. So we're going to alleviate that. Hug your knees into your chest. From here, we're going to straighten the left leg to the floor. Sam is going to take a belt around his right foot, and Becky is going to grab her big toe and reach the leg up to the sky. Stay there, please. Beautiful work. Really nice. And go ahead and flex that grounded leg and go ahead and stabilize that leg. See if you can soften your shoulders a little bit. Beautiful work. Nice, Sam. Nice, Becky. Straighten the knee as much as you can. Beautiful. And then you can take that left hand onto the thigh and then bring that leg out to the side and breathe. Stay there. Really nice. Let's bring that leg out to the side. And you can bring this hand onto the thigh, your left hand onto the thigh to anchor that leg and reach your leg away from your pelvis. Trying to straighten both knees. This is the #1 pose for lower back pain. So if you have a belt at home, put that belt around your foot, please, and try to straighten both knees, flexing those feet. And then bring that right leg back up to the sky. Now, if you feel brave, you can bring your nose to your knee and do a little bit of abdominals coming up a little bit, or just stay there. Nice. Beautiful, Becky. And then just from here, release the belt, hug the knee into your chest. Give that knee a big hug as you anchor this leg into the earth. Nice, Sam. And then we're going to switch legs. So straighten this leg and hug the left knee into your chest. Give it a big hug. Nice. And then take that belt, please, if you have a belt at home. You can use a tie, you can use a belt, and reach that leg up to the sky as if you're going to touch that foot up to the ceiling. Reach it up and straighten that knee as much as you can. And this leg, the opposite leg on the ground, really anchors into the earth. And remember to always go back to the breath. Really nice. Always returning back to the inhales and the exhales. Creating space between the femur and the pelvis. Very nice. And then we're going to bring the leg out to the side. Nice, Becky. Nice, Sam. Trying to get space between the femur and the pelvis. Some nice space there. Beautiful work. This is going to really help your lower back. Come back up. And if you feel brave enough, you can bring your nose to your knee just to wake up those abdominals. Beautiful. Reach up to the sky. This is good for sciatic pain if you have sciatic pain. If you have lower back pain. Beautiful, Becky. Beautiful, Sam. Hug that knee into your chest. Release the belt, Sam. Hug the knee into the chest. Beautiful. And then we're going to go ahead and release the legs down to the ground. And let's interlace the thumbs over our body. Stretch our arms over our head. Extend the heels away from your fingertips and your fingertips away from your heels. And let's pretend we're pulled taffy. So hips to heels move away and hips to hands move in the opposite direction. And then here just extend your right heel away from your face. And then your left heel away from your face. And then your right heel away from your face. Just little baby movements to release the lower back. Really nice. Stretch your fingertips away from your heels and your heels away from your fingertips. Really beautiful work. Now bring your arms out to the side and we're going to bring the right leg up to the ceiling. Reach straight leg, right leg up to the ceiling, and then bring that right foot to your left hand. Twist. And go ahead and look over to your right hand. Drop that foot to the floor if you can. And just beautiful. And then go ahead and bring that foot back up to the sky. And drop that right leg to the floor. And bring the left leg up to the ceiling. And then bring that left foot to the right hand and look over your left hand. Twist. Beautiful. Bring that foot back. Release that down to the ground, please. Reach your right leg up and twist again over to your left foot. Gaze over. Back up to the ceiling. Release that leg. This is really yummy for your lower back. Left leg up. Bring that left foot hand. Look over your left hand. Back up. Drop that left foot. Let's do that one more time. Right leg up to the sky. Twist that right foot to the left hand. Twist. Bring that foot back up. Drop that right foot and then bring the left foot up. And then twist it over to your right. Gaze over your left shoulder. Back up to the ceiling and release. Interlace your thumbs over your head. Put a bend in both knees, please. Hip distance apart. Lift your buttocks up about 5 to 6 inches off the floor. Bring your knees away from your face. Stretch your arms, fingertips away from your knees. And then just gently roll down. And then again, lift back up. Lift the buttocks. Stretch your arms over your head. And then just gently roll and rest your buttocks back down. And one last time, lift the buttocks up a little higher. Stretch your arms. Bring your knees away from your face. And then just gently bring your arms by your sides. Roll onto your right side and come into baby pose. Go ahead and rest with your knees wide, your big toes touching. Bring your arms by your sides and let go. Relax the shoulders and the arms, your hands and fingers. Rest your buttocks onto your heels. Soften your face. And go ahead and walk your arms straight out in front of you. Come onto your hands and knees. Spread your fingers wide. Arms are nice and straight like two pillars in front of a home. Knees are hip distance. Your feet are hip distance. And cat-cow pose. First, we're going to look up to the sky. Look up to the ceiling. And then from here, look to your belly button. Curl, look to your belly button. Ground your hands and knees. And then look up to the sky. And then go ahead and look to your belly. And then go ahead and look up to the sky, keeping those arms nice and straight. Nice work, Becky. Nice work, Sam. Look to your belly. And then spine neutral. This is really good for your lower back. Bring your knees together, please. From here, stretch your right leg straight back and look forward. Stretch your right leg back. Heart forward. Leg back. And then from here, knee to nose. Try to touch your knee to your nose. And then go ahead and stretch that leg back. Look up. Look up. Try to straighten that right leg if you can. Beautiful. Knee to nose. And go ahead and stretch out. Look up. Knee to nose. This is really important for your lower back. And look up. Beautiful. Drop that knee down and let's do the other side. Left leg back, look forward. Stretch your heart away from your leg and your leg away from your heart. Stretch. Two different directions. Knee to nose. And reach out, look up. Knee to nose. And go ahead and look up. Really good for your lower back. Knee to nose. And then go ahead and look up. And then drop that knee down, child's pose. Let it all go. This will release your lower back. Relax your arms and hands and fingers. Rest your buttocks onto your heels. Return back to the breath. Feel the rise and fall of the belly, the expansion and contraction of your ribs. Go ahead and stretch your arms forward for your first downward dog of the day. Come onto your hands and knees, and from here go ahead and straighten the legs and lift your buttocks up to the sky. Come onto your tippy toes, lift your heels. Tippy toes, lift your sitting bones up to the heavens. And then go ahead and ground your heels onto the earth. Put a little bend in your right knee. And then put a little bend in your left knee. And then a bend in your right knee. And then a bend in your left knee. And then straighten both legs back away from your face. Bring the front of the thigh into the back of the thigh. Ground your knees gently onto the floor and bring your right foot between your hands. Bring your hands onto your right thigh. Interlace your fingertips and reach up to the sky. Lift the back ribs and the side ribs. Open up those shoulders. Reach up. Bring your hands to your front foot. Pretend you're running a race. Straighten your back leg. Look forward. Bring your right hand up to the sky and look up. Twist. This is really nice for your spine. Look up. Bring that right hand back down. Drop your back knee onto the floor. Come into child's pose and rest. Let it all go. Let all of your worries and anxieties and fears fall away. Fill yourself up with peace and joy, grace, health, breath. Stretch your arms forward, please. Come onto your hands and knees. Let's do downward dog again. Reach the buttocks up to the sky as you straighten your legs. Come onto your tippy toes. Reach the heels up. Reach the buttocks up to the sky. And then ground your heels. Put a little bend in your right knee. Put a little bend in your left knee, just bicycling out your knees. A little bend in your right knee. And a little bend in your left knee. Straighten both legs away from your face, please. Nice. Come down onto your knees. Bring your left foot forward. Bring your hands onto your left thigh. Reach your hands up to the sky. Reach up. Creating space between each vertebrae. Most of my clients have grown a half an inch doing yoga. I measure them before I start with them, and about 3 months later, they get a half an inch back in their spine. Reach up so you can get rid of that compression in the vertebrae. Reach up. Bring your hands to your front foot. Straighten your back leg. Look forward. Look forward. Long spine. Ground your right hand. Bring your left hand up to the sky. Reach up and breathe. Twists in the upper back prevent that hunchback of Notre Dame. So you want nice twists in the upper back. It prevents osteoporosis. Bring that hand back down. Drop your knee. Come into child's pose, please. And let go. Surrender into the earth. Crawl your arms forward. Come all the way onto your belly. Reach your arms forward. Do that pulled taffy again. So hips to hands stretch forward and hips to feet go back in 2 different directions. Lift your right hand and left leg. Breathe and stretch. Spread your toes, spread your fingers, and breathe. Release another side. Lift your left arm and right leg. Spread your toes, spread your fingers, and breathe. Come down and lift your right arm and left leg, and breathe. Spinal balancing. This is really good for the mind and body connection. Breathe. Come down and other side, and stretch. Spread the fingers, spread the toes, and then come down. Let's lift both arms and legs at the same time, please. Breathe and lift. This strengthens the lower back. It strengthens all the muscles in the lower back. And slowly come down. Bring your fingertips underneath your heart, fingertips towards each other, elbows out. And we're going to do some little cobras. Slowly roll up and look up. Look up to the sky. And then slowly come on down. And then slowly come on up again. And gently look to the right. And then back to center. And look to the left. And then back to center. And then slowly come on down. And come on up again, look up. Push-ups are really important as we age. Come down 6 inches and come up 6 inches. Come down 6 inches and come up 6 inches. Come down 6 inches and come up 6 inches. And come down and just fly your arms back and lift your legs. Breathe. Lift your heart away from the floor. If your neck hurts, you can look down. Again, this strengthens all the muscles in your upper back and your lower back. And if this is compromising you, always go back to resting in child's pose. Beautiful work. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Come into a cobra. Look up. Come right back into child's pose, please. Rest your arms by your sides and just surrender into the earth. And let go. And if you can have your buttocks reaching towards the heels and just relax, that'll release your lower back. Surrender into the earth. Always returning back to the breath. Beautiful. Returning back to the breath. Nice. And then from here, we're gently going to come back onto our backs, hugging our knees. Give your knees a big hug. And then from here, bring your feet hip distance apart, bent knees, and we're going to thread the needle. So place your right ankle on the left thigh, please. Flex that right foot and then grab your left thigh, please, and bring that left knee towards your face. Stay there and breathe. Beautiful. So we want to keep the ankle safe. So let's take the ankle right off, and beautiful. And we're going to flex both feet because that'll keep your knees safe. In this pose, if you extend through your Achilles tendon, that's going to keep your knee safe. Beautiful. And always listen to your body. If this is too much for you, straining your knees, back off. And if you can bring this knee away from your face, beautiful. Nice work. Breathe into that hip. And again, we're going to flex both, extend through and flex both feet to keep those knees safe. And see if you can bring that knee a little closer to your face and just breathe into that hip. And this is really nice if you're in chairs all the time or driving all the time in your car for hours and hours. This is going to be so yummy to release all that tightness in your hips from sitting in chairs. Nice. Release that, please. Bring your feet hip distance apart again, and we're going to just bring the opposite ankle on top of the thigh. Flex that left heel, and then grab the right thigh and bring that right knee towards your face. And again, breathe. Breathe deeply. Really nice. Breathe into that hip. Relax your eyes and your cheeks and your jaw. And just breathe. Again, this is going to save your lower back. This is a really important pose to save your back. Just hugging and breathing into your hips. Flexing both feet to keep the knees safe. Breathing into the hip, relaxing the space between the eyebrows. Relaxing your jaw. Honoring your body. If this is too much, back off. And then gently release and hug both knees into your chest. Beautiful work. And then happy baby pose is where we bring our knees out to the side and grab our feet and open up. Perfect. Nice. Breathe deep. Perfect. Breathe deeply. This is called happy baby or dead bug pose. Very nice. And then hug both knees together into your chest. Now we're going to do a little bit of a deeper pose. So we're going to take the right ankle and pretend you're at a dinner party and cross the right leg over the left. Beautiful. So like you're at a dinner party and you're going to take the knees closer to your heart and then drop the knees over to the left and look over to the right. It's a little deeper of a twist, but I have one client who does this one pose in bed in the morning. In the morning before she wakes up out of bed, she does this one pose and it saves her back. In the morning, it gives her just enough stretch in the lower back to release any compression in the lower back. So try this at home. You can try this twist at home before you get out of bed in the morning to release your lower back. Again, it's a huge complaint with our society is back pain, and it's probably from sitting in chairs, sitting in your car. Other cultures sit on the floor so the hips stay nice and open, and for us it gets kind of locked up. So come back to center, hug both knees please. Beautiful. And then cross the opposite leg over like you're at a dinner party and hug the knees into your chest, and then go ahead and drop the knees over. Nice work, Becky. And then plant the opposite hand over, and we're getting that nice stretch in the lower vertebrae. Beautiful. And remember to breathe. Nice, Sam. Nice, Becky. Breathe into that lower back. Nice. Beautiful work. And then from here, go ahead and hug both knees into your chest. And really nice work. And now we're going to go. Began the class. Straighten your legs. Straighten your arms. Close your eyes, please. And let go. Surrender into the earth and just relax your eyes, relax your shoulders, relax your whole body from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. And I want to thank you guys so much for joining us on Forever Yoga. I'm Susan Foxley. And if you have any questions about yoga, life coaching, or my workshops, or today's show, just go to susanfoxley.com, and remember, always, always, always go where the love is. Namaste.